On a bright and sunny morning, the world seemed to wake up with a gentle yawn. The sky was painted in hues of orange and pink as the sun began its ascent. Amidst the dewdrops on a green leaf, a tiny egg lay quietly, almost hidden from view. It was a delicate little thing, waiting for its moment. The sun's warm rays gently caressed the egg, and soon, it began to wiggle ever so slightly. The warmth was like a gentle nudge, urging it to wake up. Crack! With a tiny sound, the egg split open and out came a tiny caterpillar. He was very hungry. The caterpillar looked around, his tiny eyes wide with curiosity. He wanted to eat. He saw a juicy red apple hanging from a nearby tree. It looked so inviting, glistening in the morning sun. That looks yummy, he thought, his tiny legs moving him closer to the delicious fruit. The caterpillar took a bite. It was delicious. The sweet juice filled his mouth and he couldn't stop eating. He ate the whole apple, leaving nothing but the core behind. But even after finishing the apple, the caterpillar was still hungry. His tiny tummy rumbled, demanding more food. He saw 2 green pears hanging from another branch. Without hesitation, he started munching on them, but he was still hungry. His appetite seemed insatiable. The caterpillar wanted to find more food. He crawled from leaf to leaf, searching for something to satisfy his hunger. The caterpillar crawled and crawled, determined to find something more to eat. He found 3 sweet plums hanging low on a branch. He ate them all, savoring each bite. The caterpillar's tummy was getting bigger and rounder with each bite, but he was still hungry. His quest for food was far from over. The caterpillar continued his search for food. He was feeling very hungry and knew he needed to find something to eat soon. His tiny legs carried him across the green leaves as he looked around eagerly. He found 4 red strawberries. They looked so juicy and delicious, glistening in the sunlight. The caterpillar couldn't resist. He ate every single one. He was so full. His little tummy was round and satisfied, but only for a moment. But he saw something else. His curiosity got the better of him, and he decided to explore further. 5 juicy oranges were hanging from a branch. They were bright and inviting, and the caterpillar couldn't help but reach for them. The caterpillar reached up and ate them all. Each bite was sweet and refreshing, making him feel even more satisfied. His tummy was very round now. He felt like he couldn't eat another bite, but his adventure wasn't over yet. But he still wasn't full. The caterpillar's hunger seemed insatiable, and he continued his search for more food. The caterpillar saw a table full of delicious food. There was chocolate cake, which looked rich and creamy, ice cream, cold and sweet, a pickle, tangy and crunchy, Swiss cheese with its unique holes, salami, savory and spicy, a lollipop, colorful and sugary, cherry pie with a flaky crust, a sausage, juicy and flavorful, a cupcake topped with frosting and watermelon, refreshing and sweet. He ate a little of each. The caterpillar couldn't stop himself from tasting everything on the table. The caterpillar ate and ate until he couldn't eat anymore. His tummy hurt. He felt awful. He had never felt so full in his life. The caterpillar knew he had eaten too much. He realized that sometimes, even when things taste good, it's important to know when to stop. The next morning, the caterpillar felt much better. The sun was shining brightly, and the air was fresh and crisp. He ate 1 green leaf. It was juicy and delicious, just what he needed to regain his strength. It made his tummy feel good. He wasn't hungry anymore. The caterpillar felt tired. He wanted to rest. He found a perfect spot on a sturdy branch. He built a small, cozy cocoon around himself. It was snug and warm, protecting him from the outside world. The caterpillar went inside and fell asleep. He felt safe and secure in his new home. The caterpillar slept for a long time. The days turned into nights, and the nights turned into days. He slept for more than 2 weeks. The world outside continued to change, but inside the cocoon, everything was still. Inside the cocoon, he was changing. His body was transforming in ways he couldn't understand. He was growing into something new. His old self was disappearing, making way for a new beginning. One day the cocoon started to shake. A small crack appeared. The cocoon split open. The caterpillar was gone. In its place was a beautiful butterfly, ready to explore the world. In his place was a beautiful butterfly. He had large, colorful wings. The butterfly stretched his wings and fluttered out of the cocoon. The butterfly flew up into the bright blue sky. He was free. He soared through the air, enjoying the sunshine. The butterfly was happy. He loved being a butterfly. He flew off to explore the world. He saw flowers and trees and other butterflies. He was no longer a hungry caterpillar. He was a beautiful butterfly, ready for a new adventure.